Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be showing you guys how to change the car battery for the Audi A4. So this is the B9. So I just want to quickly show you why the reason is. So if I wanted to start the car, for example, it's not starting. So I've just got a warning here. So now it's saying traffic jam assist isn't available. So if I do it again, basically it's just not working. The other time I had so many different stuff saying unavailable, and then at the end it did say the battery is unavailable. So it went through quite a lot of I don't know if you can hear it.
Recording stopped. Parking mode.
So basically, yeah, so it's not starting, and I just wanted to show you guys how to change it. So I'm just going to switch that off. The keys and everything, they're still working. The window, they still work, which is good. So what I'm going to do is obviously now switch that off. Oh, there you go. Just literally just said it as well. There you go. Low battery charge, please activate drive system. Oh, low charge. So normally, if I just open the bonnet up, I just want to show you guys. So this is your battery terminal, but the battery is actually not in the front, it's in the back. Just wanted to quickly show you that. So this is obviously for like emergency, if you had to jump start or something, so you got it in the front. I'm just gonna put that down. So the battery is actually in the boot, so I'll have to take all this out. So I'm just going to quickly take all this out and I'll show you guys where all this is. So I've just removed my little protector bit. I've just got a cloth here just to protect it as well. So all you're going to do is just lift that up and put that there. And now I'm just going to remove the spare kit, the spare tire. So as you can see, there's the positive terminal of where that was in the front. So that goes around here, and the battery actually sits underneath here. So I'll just quickly take that off. So obviously when you are choosing the battery, make sure you choose the right one. So obviously with my model has the start stop, so you'll need to get the battery which is compatible with the start stop. And then you just got to remove this, so lift it up and then push it out. There you go, so that comes off nicely. I'm just going to put that behind there. There we go. So as you can see, here's the battery. So you'll see that you need to remove that here. So you've got your bolt there, so you have to remove that. So you have to take this tray out. So I'm just going to remove all this. So to remove this, you probably need actually a bigger one. So let's see if this will do the trick. No. So you need to get a bigger one. So I'm just going to quickly change this over and get a bigger size. So I'm just going to take this one open just to see what size this one is. There we go. So hopefully it's not that size. Okay, so I found this one. So this one is a 10mm. So switch that around. It probably would have been easy if I removed this, but you can just use your finger to get it out. But make sure you keep these safe so you know where it goes again. So hopefully now this will come out. There we go. So you want to put that somewhere safe. Then you can see there's more bolts. So you've got this one, and then those two. And you'll also probably will need to remove this one. So I'm just going to get one of these ones and see if I can remove that. Hopefully I should. So this one is going to be the 13mm one. So I've got the, I don't know if you can see 13mm. So I'm going to open these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these on this side so that I know that's from that. Although they are different, better be safe than sorry. And then we're going to open this. So this is also a 13mm as well. So normally the battery would last quite a while, but when you are buying, I've got mine from Neuro Car Parts, so I'll link mine in the description box below if you guys are requiring to get one. Because my car's got the start-stop, so you need to find a battery that supports that, because some batteries will say does not support start-stop or regenerative braking. So that's something that you guys will require if you've got the start-stop. So now we just remove this one, put it in a safe place. And then last one, I'm just going to remove this because that's holding the battery. So if you do have the original, you can just see here that it says 12 volts, 93 amps. So my one's the 12 volt, but it's got 95 amps. So it's more or less the same thing, and it's 850 amps. So you just got to make sure those are the same. Some Audis will have the smaller version, and some will have the longer one. So obviously make sure you have the same one. And to be honest, most companies, they do use your registration number to find out which one is for yours. So obviously you just got to find out if it's the start-stop one, because they'll have the same battery for the same car, but some of them support the start-stop and some don't. So you just got to be careful with that. So now what we're going to do is remove the negative terminal. There we go. So obviously just be careful that it doesn't touch the battery. And then with the plus one, you just got to lift this up. There we go. It's just a plastic cover. And then take that out. There we go. So with this one, you'll have to lift up the whole actual thing. So if you just hold on the side, you'll see this should come out. So there we go. So somewhere here is also bolted on, I think. So if I there you go. So that's now out. And then obviously take this part out, so you can just literally pull that out. And that's the battery out. So obviously you just gotta hold the plastic bit and then pull that one out carefully. So there's nothing else screwed on there. So that's the whole cabling section now done. Obviously making sure nothing else gets touched. So this is the new one that I've got. Doing upside down. There you go. So this is the one I got. So 95. It's the EK950 800, and on the bottom, if I can, so you'll see it says all this. So the ones that you would need is regenerative braking, and then here it says recommended for start stop, which my car has. So now I'm just going to put that in the side. So I've just put the battery in, so you just got to straighten it up whichever way possible. So take the plus out. There you go. And there you go. I'm just got to loosen it up a bit more. Push it down as much as possible, and now just to tighten it up. So there you go. So you just got to tighten enough so that it doesn't move about, so that's fine. And now to put the negative one back on. So once you put that on, you just got to tighten this up. So you don't have to over tighten it, you just got to make sure that it's just about tight. So I've put those two now on, and now I'm just going to put this back on. There we go. Because these two literally just hold on to each other there, and clip that on. There you go. And I'm going to use the original one that they provided with, so that just goes over there, so that's clipped on nicely. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly test out if the car now starts. So hopefully this should start off. So before I lock everything into place, I'd rather just make sure that it's all starting. So let's quickly check that out. So make sure you guys do plug this in before you start it, just to be on the safe side anyway. So there we go. So that's now plugged in. Now I'm going to start it. Okay, so hopefully now
Recording stopped.
moment of truth. There you go. Car started, so that's good. So I'll just switch that off. And now, so there you go. So that was the cause of the problem. So it was just the battery literally flattened. So now that's the new battery sorted. So now what I'm going to do is put all these back on again. So what I'm going to do is place that. So obviously try to put it in a position that's just about straight and in the middle. So that's the case here. Whoops. And just tighten as much as, so you just don't over tighten it, so that way it doesn't move. So that's that one. And now what I'm going to do is put this now back on. So this is the tire where it holds the casing there. So what I'm going to do is just use my hand, just twist it around, just a bit more quicker. And then obviously when you tighten, you just use the tool. Use this one. And the good thing also is, if you do buy it from like a car battery shop or like Euro car parts, you'll save a lot more money, because with Audi, quoted me £500, well 500 and something, I can't remember the figure, but it was 500 and something pounds just to change the battery, and that's because of the start stop. So obviously in Euro car park this costs just under £400, so that saves you money, and plus with the discounts that Euro car parks do, I managed to save 50%, which was good timing as well, so that helped out a lot. So that way you save a lot more money, because at the end of the day battery is battery. And the fact that this supports the start stop and the regenerative braking, you don't really need to get a special battery from Audi. I mean, it's not even special because it's just a battery at the end of the day. As long as you've got the same spec as the original, you will be fine. Because with my original battery, the battery, apparently the cells started to go bad, so my start stop didn't work all the time. It would only work like sometimes. So now with this new one, my start stop will be working perfectly. I'll let you guys know about the start stop on a different video if you guys want to find out, because I know some people might have the same problem as me. Obviously having a car like that, the battery shouldn't finish, so you just got to make sure everything's bolted on now. And so I was talking about the start stop, so I'll make a separate video for you guys just to see if there's any noticeable difference, because obviously before with the original battery the start stop didn't work all the time. So hopefully now putting this on, it should do the trick. So now what I'm going to do is put the plastic box back on again. So this is the case going back in, so obviously make sure that the part that goes in like this, that goes by the way the battery is. So put that in. There you go. So you just got to find the hole for this, if you can see it, so that you can screw this back on again. So you just need to get that. There we go. And so that's there. So I'm just going to use my finger to put it on first. Hand tighten it. There you go. And then there you go. So that's not going anywhere. Now that's tightened. I'm just going to put this back in. So there we go. And then you just clip this back on. There you go. So now what we're going to do is put all these back. Whoops, I dropped that. So just put all this there. So now we don't need these, just put that one away. Okay, so that one was in here. And that one was here. And then to do the same thing, so you just put it to the front, push it towards you. So push it down, there you go. That's in there perfectly. And now it will be the spare tire. So I'm going to start moving all these, because now all this job is now finished. There we go. So that should be straight there. There we go. And that's all finished with the battery side. There you go. So then you can just put everything back in again and you're ready to sort it. Well, that's all done. And then you just get rid of the old battery. So wherever it is that you need to take it, that's where you just take it. And now that's everything sorted. Obviously for a 2016 car, it's a bit surprising that it went quick. The only reason for that is it was my fault, because I wasn't driving as much, because now obviously it's the cold time plus lockdown and everything, so I'm not driving as much. And yeah, so I thought I'd change the battery now and also make a video. So now everything's sorted. There you go. Starts up nicely. You know, like, because obviously before it was it's only giving me a warning because the door's open. There you go. So and the boot's still open.
Recorded during parking.
So yeah, so that's the only reason why the car wasn't starting, was mainly because of that. And now I put the new battery in. So obviously you don't have to take it to Audi to get a new battery, because how much they charge is quite a bit. In fairness, it's quite expensive, £500, well 500 something. So I'm glad that's now all sorted. So hopefully this helps you guys out as well. So if you do need to change your battery, that's how you do it. I'll link the battery that I've used and switch that off. So I'll link in the description box below for you guys. So it's from Euro Car Parts, and they had a discount code on for the end of the month, which was quite good. So that was really convenient for me as well. It was quite good, the fact that it has 50% off, so it saves you a lot of money, and it is quite easy to do. So hopefully this video will help you guys if you do need to do one as well. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.